The one that I love for the shadow side more than anything is what Larson is calling their super silver. Now, silver can be a little dangerous, like the metallic back here, and I'll talk about that in a minute, if it's just real slick, like a mirror or a piece of glass, because it can kick light back, just like your key light might be center hot. It can kick it back that way, so you can actually end up with not a great transition of light. Maybe get a little modeling or a little spotty. We want to stay away from that, but the super silver is kind of the best of both worlds, in my opinion, because what it is, it's got the silver, so it has the volume. So I can work it in closer to lower my ratio, pull it back a little bit if I happen to be doing 3/4 or a group of 2 or 3 people, or even a family of 5 or 6 if they're in really, really tight. Sometimes I'll put 2 of them together. I'll just take 2 of these and I'll put them side by side, and then I've got a 6-foot tall reflector, but it's 84 inches or so wide instead of 42. So now I've got that wider reflector. It's amazing, but it gives me that volume, allows me to pull it back. But because it's patterned, because it's not that slick, shiny, flat surface, it doesn't give me the problems that I might have if I had a metallic on the shadow side. So this reflector is reflector of choice for the shadow side of the face. Then the reflector back here, this is what they call a metallic silver. This thing is worth its weight in gold when you use it properly and you understand what it does. I love using a kicker light or a light from behind. And if you want, on the shadow side, in this case it would, my key light over here would be this side, you can actually take a reflector, like a metallic reflector, use it as your light source on the shadow side, because you're in shadow. If you're on the highlight side, it's not going to work because this light's going to be so strong by comparison. It can't kick in more than what the person is receiving because it's behind, it's further away. But on the shadow side, it is kicking it back in. Then you get that beautiful little kiss of light. And when you do that, oh gosh, it just gives you shape to the jawline. It gives you a dynamic lighting range, a ratio. And I think well, heck, it's just you showing off. I mean, when you look at that, it's like you're flexing your muscle, your lighting muscle, and you're just showing off big time. And that reflector, but you got to know when to use it, how to use it, and you got to use it properly.